A wolf!
It doesn't seem to be in an especially good mood.
First and foremost, it looks hungry.
Wait, is it trying to tell us something?
Should I make contact with this creature?
This is your big moment, Big Chops. Make yourself useful.
Ah, I understand. And you mean...
What? What does it say?
You would never believe me. The poor thing was bitten a few weeks ago.
What? By another wolf? A bear?
No, by a human.
What?
From a rabid human, to be precise. And since that occurrence, he wakes up at the stroke of midnight every night somewhere, and he has no idea how he got there. And he's covered with tattered human clothing.
What? Does he eat humans while he's unconscious?
No. The rags are on his body, as if he had been wearing them. And that's not all. Since then, he's had a huge appetite for carrots and has stopped eating meat.
Oh, my. We have to help him.
We have to do that. That's our top priority.
Wait a moment, though. That's not really so bad, is it? He wakes up wearing human clothes and eats nothing but carrots. So what?
What? Not so bad? Of course it's bad. In any case, I'm staying here until we've helped him.
Me too.
And me too.
Boniface, ask him his name.
Now, old
Oscar?
man, what's your name?
Traps are my speciality. Out with the carrot!
Can I interrupt you a moment?
Yes, please.
What's this long story about gypsies and ghosts again?
The old alliance between gypsies and the dead? You're brave. But it takes quite a while. Have you got enough time?
Sure, I have some time.
Then, let's start at the beginning. The first signs of ghosts date back to around 2000 BC. But it's likely that ghosts have been speaking to humans from the beginning of time. But humans didn't always have the gift of being able to listen to them. The first evidence of this was uncovered in the desert of... And in fact, the Holy Grail originated from the same source. But the English found themselves at war against the European mainland. So, Sir Graham Gillian couldn't take it to the site of the discovery. Even today, people still talk of his cunning plan to dispose of the Grail again and free himself from the curse. As you can imagine, he had to reckon with his son's vengeance. Well, so the wheel comes full circle.
And what was all that about Peppino's sister again?
Forget her. She was more surface than substance.
Ah, I understand. That figures. What a lot of information. Yet another day of revelations.
Well, stories about ghosts have many bizarre but interesting aspects. That's enough about aspects, madam. allow me to enlighten you regarding some interesting aspects of this agreement. Here we go again. It's all stated here in the contract, madam. Nobody can understand this contract. The language is so... Oh, a carrot! What's happening to me? I need to bury it.
What was that then?
Forget it. It won't help if we simply throw the document away.
Why not?
He has another copy. Two, to be exact. We should be able to find a crucial error in it. One that will invalidate the entire document.
Let's have a look then.
As silly as this sounds, nobody can understand the thing, so you'll probably just be wasting your time.
We'll see. Bonifacius!
A document? Let me have a look at that. It should not be a problem. However...
What do you mean, however?
Well, if it's not some godless text.
Hey, everything has its limits.
Very well, very well. Maybe I'll make an exception.
Maybe?
I'll get on to it right away. Wait a minute. So, we have it. It's translated.
You see?
An agreement. I never want to be bothered with a thing like that again. I should go and wash my hands. Respect. I beg your pardon.
Excuse me. I have a few questions.
Go on, I'm listening.
Didn't you say earlier that you were good at puzzle solving?
Puzzle solving? That's my speciality. Why?
I might have something here from the field of, jurication.
What? Jurication? This field is completely unknown to me.
Well, look here. The question is this document correct or incorrect?
Good. Then let's have a look. This references paragraph 14. Well, let's have a look. Paragraph 36 is significant, but only if... No. Strange. I thought so. Section 278, second paragraph, fourth clause is brought into play, but not when... You take into account section 487, paragraph 3, clause 4. The female accused... I've got it! The document is clearly incorrect.
Really? How so?
Well, don't you see it? According to paragraph 73, in conjunction with paragraphs 317 and 67, if clause 1 of paragraph 673 and the footnote of paragraph...
Is there a short version?
Okay. This concerns let's say my mother.
Okay. What about her?
Well, perhaps you've noticed that she's having something of an identity crisis.
Happens to us all sometimes, eh?
In any case, the accused is clearly here designated as a female.
Yes, and...
Mrs., get it? It should say Mr. And according to section 867B, the document is therefore invalid and false. That was easy. Have you got any more?
Unfortunately not. But many thanks for your help.
It's all stated here in the contract, madam. Nobody can understand. What is it now?
We found a mistake in the contract.
Well, that's a good bit of news. And what's that then?
Well, he's assuming the person who signed was a woman.
I was, in a manner of speaking.
But not really.
I see. So, does that make the contract invalid?
As soon as we have proof of the, circumstances.
I must.
Exactly.
Nothing could be easier. So, mister, the document is only valid for women, of course. It was also signed by you, madam. Honored lawyer, valued witnesses, I present Exhibit A. Oh my God, I feel sick. Everything is spinning.
The wolf is, or was, a were-man.
A grisly-looking creature. Get out of here.
I can handle him.
Without the lawyer, they might still be fairly there.
I'm speechless. He was a were-man. They really exist.
Every night, the poor beast is transformed into the most terrible human creature you could imagine. A lawyer!
Oh! And what is he? A ghost? And does he want to join us?
Yes and no. With animals, it's a bit different. He can't really understand us and won't accept commands.
So far that applies to William too.
But, Mary, he will let you see things through his eyes. Animals are generally of the opinion that humans should look at it from their perspective more often.
What? How? Do you mean...
Why should I keep talking? Go on, just try it.
You did well with that, lawyer, I must say. I could never have done it alone.
I'd like to use your transmitter to catch a ghost soul.
We actually never do that intentionally. Do you have a strong bond with the ghost? Is it likely to be close by? Not that we want to lure Napoleon into the booster sphere. Or Attila the Hun. I imagine that would be pretty unpleasant.
I think the link is fairly strong.
We shall see. I need the ingredients for the ritual. The air humidity in here is still not high enough, as the soul flux runs underground, and our antenna is pointing upwards. The probability of catching any ghosts isn't very high. You must bring me the ingredients for the ritual. Yellow mushrooms, some truffles, and a rabbit.
Carrot.
A few especially tasty yellow mushrooms.
I have been going around with a pirate who never set sail on the high seas. Strictly speaking, he hasn't even left the harbor.
That's a job for the expert. Here, deck swabber.
That's handy.
No wonder he's known as the Pitiful.
What? I'm called
I think that will do as an
forget
antenna.
it.
But how do I point it towards the soul stream?
Leave Oscar alone, you runt. He's already done a lot more for us than you have.
I don't need a reception boost here. I don't need a reception boost here.
Okay, big man. I'll handle the wide-mouthed frog myself.
Oh, yes. Then we have the numbskull giant here.
Carrot, I know. I need you up.
The antenna is lowered, but I can't connect it to the machine myself.
Who only knows how to hack people into two or more, who in his ghost
I've
form
seen you
won't be
before
much help
somewhere.
to us now.
I need some help with the antenna.
Isn't it working? One of my easiest experiments.
Hey, did he just
I
talk
just
about chopping
fixed it all
people up?
together.
Who could do that besides me?
It shows that the air here is quite dry.
Now we have everything. Finally, the correct ingredients for a traditional gypsy soup. Ha!
What? Soup? But I thought...
The ritual is to appease the souls, the hungry gypsy souls.
So I have gone to all that damn trouble for this?
Listen, I have never activated the Enigma machine for anyone who has not performed this ritual. So, take it easy.
Well, we have reached the correct air humidity.
Then we can just fire the box up.
Is anything likely to happen?
No. Only kidding. We could be blown sky high.
Oh.
Here we go. Stand back.
Emily? Emily, I can see you. Don't be frightened. Everything will be all right. This time I'll make everything right. Trust me. What? What are you pointing at? Behind me?
What have you done?
Ha-ha! We're finally free of it.
You are an animal.
Are we going home now at last?
Ethan, just shut your mouth and get the sphere. Yes, we're going home. At last.